The web tool I'm sharing with you today is ABCya. It's an excellent tool for children to play, learn, and grow. It can be used for exploring during stations as well as a tool for early finishers. What is ABCya? ABCya is the brainchild of a public school teacher from New Jersey in 2004. It is a trusted learning tool and the leader in free educational computer games and mobile apps for kids. ABCya is an award-winning destination that accommodates young learners grades pre-K through 5th grade. It is one of the most well-known educational brands for kids and reaches over 100 million players annually in over 150 countries. It's been featured by Apple, USA Today, The New York Times, and Parents Magazine. What is found on ABCya? Games are aligned with Common Core standards. The curriculum is categorized by grade level. With each grade level, there are 5 categories: ABC letters, 1, 2, 3 numbers, holiday, strategy, and skill. The navigation features of the website are simple and straightforward. Each of the grade level categories are broken down by content categories. An additional tool is the Common Core Standards link. Teachers and parents can click on the Common Core Standards link and find the games that are aligned with Common Core Standards, and the standards are listed down below the box. It's really simple. When you go to the abcya.com homepage, there's a blue tab that drops down, and it says Parents and Teachers. You'll have choices over to your right, and you click on Common Core Standards. When it takes you to this page, it shows you all the games that are on abcya.com. Not all the games are aligned with standards, and it'll state no matches underneath for those that are not aligned. Games like Base 10 that are aligned with standards, the standards that it follows is listed down below it, and then you can hover over the standard, and it'll give you the definition of what the standard is, what the student will be touching when they're doing this activity. In addition to the Common Core Standards link, games can be filtered on the web page based upon the specific skills. When you're instructing that day, if you have a specific skill you want to look at, such as addition or nouns or verbs, you would go to your grade level and then scroll down to the bottom of the page, and at the very bottom it gives you an option for the grade levels as well as all games. You'll click all games. Then it goes to the filter where you type in whatever the content is you're teaching or you're needing to use it for, such as addition. And when you go, it'll list all the games that have something to do with addition. And it'll put at the bottom of those games the grade level that you could use these activities for. Now we're going to take a closer look at exploring each of the content areas. We'll start with exploring ABC letters. To explore ABC letters, you'll go to the home page and you'll click the grade level that you're working on. And again, I'm going to click first grade because that's my grade level. And it gives you each one of the categories, the content categories. And we're going to start by looking at the ABC letters. There are several games listed underneath the ABC letters. There are letter practices with uppercase and lowercase letters, spelling words. There's stories that can be read to the students. There's keyboard practice to help students with learning the keys on the computer. Several different games. And there's also the sight word bingo, which is a very good activity for children to practice their sight words. So you just simply click on the game that they're going to play, and it has to download. Once it's downloaded, you'll click go on the game. After clicking go, the students will have to select a level for the words that they're going to work on, and they go from pre-primer all the way up to 3rd grade. The students will click their grade level and the game will begin. They will call out a word, and the student has to place their piece on top of the word, and if they need the word repeated, they will click repeat word. In addition to the exploring of ABC letters, we also have exploring math with numbers. The students will get there the same way. You go to the home page and click on your grade level. Then you will choose the category of numbers, and it will list all of the games that are listed underneath first grade math games. There are several math games that I love on here. A few of my favorite are the Jet Ski Edition, Math Fact Shootout, Math Lines Additions, Math Stack, the Number Ninja where you're working on odd or even. It also does greater than or less than. There's a Number Race where you can do greater than, less than, odd and even numbers as well. And I'll show you an example of the Number Ninja. You can choose to do odd or even numbers. We'll do even. And the student will slice the numbers that are even numbers when they pop up. This is great practice with working on their odd and even numbers. They have money bingo, number bingo, the ABCya number race. When it downloads, the students can choose their own vehicle that they would like to use. After clicking their vehicle, they have a choice of even numbers, odd numbers, greater than, or less than. We'll do greater than. Then it gives you another choice of what number range you would like to use. And then this computer goes through and gives directions of what they're doing on the game. They're collecting the coins, and the coins will have the numbers above them. And it'll show when you swipe left to right what the vehicle will do. It shows you if you click up top, it'll make your vehicle go faster. And if you go down to the bottom, it'll make your vehicle go slower. And if you click, it can jump. It'll drive 25 miles for an out-of-the-world surprise, which is really fun for the kids once it gets started. So the students will just be looking for the range of greater than 20, and they can go faster by going to the top of the screen and click on the numbers. And it gives you over here, it shows you the fuel that you have, and it's just a fun option for the kids. Anytime we can make learning fun, that is something teachers love to do. The next category that we're looking at is holiday. And each grade level has their own, but we're going to look at the first grade holiday. And there's a game where these are all fun games that they can play. They have word search, and they also have the games with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, depending upon your grade level. I'm going to explain the Christmas lights math game to you, or show you how it works. Under the holidays category, the students will click on the skill they're using and the difficulty level. They can start at 1. It gives them the math facts. The students will answer it, and after answering so many problems, they'll be able to decorate a house with lights. Again, another fun way to practice their math facts. In addition to all the holiday choices, we have strategy games, which helps. This is an activity that I use for my students for good behavior. They get to choose a game off of either holiday or strategy games to play on Fridays if they've had a really good week with behavior. Most of these games are just simply for fun, but it also helps them learn how to use strategies to do better in a game, which is fun, but it's also stretching their brain, which is something that kids need to do in addition. And the games can be quite addicting, but they just figure out strategies of which way to sling their ball to get the most coins. The next content category we're looking at is skill games, and there are several games underneath the first grade skill games as well. I want to look at the days of the week and the months of the year under the skills games. I'm going to focus on the days of the week because the months of the year is basically the same thing. It's just months rather than the year, rather than the days of the week. Adventureman is a game that is used with a few different skills on ABCya, and he enters a mysterious temple and questions are read aloud to the students, and it gives them practice with calendar skills, which is great practice for their math skills as well. The questions will be read aloud to the students, and they'll click the answer from their little board below, which day comes before Thursday. They will click Wednesday, and they're given questions until all the lights are filled up, and then they'll make it to get another clue on their map. There are so many games on ABCya.com with all the content and the categories broken down. It's just a wonderful resource for teachers. There's one more that I'd like to show you that's a teacher tool that teachers can use to just type in their students' names. It's called the Random Name Picker. And teachers, you get to this game by going to you can choose any grade level and go down to the bottom where it says all games, like I explained earlier with the filter, and you just put in Random Name Picker and click Go, and then the game will be down here, and it can be used for grades K through 5. And you just type in your names. And you'll do as many students as you'd like to do in it. We'll just do these for now. And it'll give you your list of names. You click spin, and it'll give you a student to call on. It's just another little tool that teachers can use for students to be excited about their name being up on the board and being called on. And then you can delete their name from the list so that they won't be called on again for the activity that you're doing. I do hope that the games and the things that I've shared with you about ABCya.com is going to be helpful for you to use in your classroom, because it is an excellent tool for children to play, learn, and grow. And I hope that you're able to use it and let the fun and learning begin.